What up, Clink-Clink Gang? Guess what? March 1st is this coming Friday, which means Feet Pose Maven, A Foot Model's Diary, Volume Number 3, drops on Amazon for Kindle and Kindle Unlimited. Link is in the description.
Grip pump on my lap at all times. That's right, bitch.
Some of them that wear forces are the same that burn crosses.
Choked on my
Killing in the name of.
throat punching in the name of. Bestie, happy Sunday.
Happy Fun Day Sunday.
Non-football Sunday.
I know. It's gonna back to the grind.
Confession. I got back into NBA basketball this year, I guess, or when my brother had the the TV pass or whatever for NFL. And now that it's not, or now that he canceled it, I'm like, fuck, I've missed basketball. So I don't know. I looked at the NBA pass. It's $80 for the year. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do that, but maybe I won't. Have I done it yet? No.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm there with you. I mean, my screensaver on my phone is 24. But R.I.P. Bryant.
Right.
Are you Laker? What?
Because I'm an old head. I'm 1980s Pistons and then the 90s Bulls.
Okay. All right.
Everybody's like, what the fuck? I'm like, bitch, I'm 50. I don't know anything about these newbies. Shit.
Yeah. All I know is fuck the Celtics.
Right. But I do like their Kelly green fucking jerseys, though. That's my color green that I like that they wear all the time. Or St. Patrick's green, I guess. I don't know what color green that is, but I like that color green. But yeah, fuck the Celtics.
Shit. So what's up?
Well, I don't know about you when it comes to Janie, but Fenway, she normally gets her teeth cleaned once a year at the vet, right? So the vet charges astronomical only because they give her anesthesia so they can put her to sleep, or she goes to sleep. I don't know what the proper term is. So that they can properly scale her teeth. And scaling's like they fucking, I don't know what they take a blade, I want to say, and they scale her teeth instead of brushing her teeth. So you only do it once a year, however you say it. $800. That's what I've been paying for the last 12 fucking years. This year, I'm like, let me try the dog wash that I take her to get her spa days done, because once a month on a Sunday, or on Sundays once a month, this teeth cleaning lady comes. And I'm like, okay, let's try this. I'm like, this is what's going on. She's always had anesthesia. This will be the first time. So hopefully she doesn't I don't know how you guys do it, but hopefully she behaves. I don't know. Girl, she fucking behaved. $200. I'm like, I'll save $600.
What? Yes.
Like, Fenway, you get treats all day long for mama.
You're all oxtail bone for you, Fenway.
Right. No tartar. Her teeth are pearly white again. She's good for another 10 months. Thank God.
Whoop. That's right. Yeah, Jenny don't get spoiled like that. She just gets her nails did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fenway's breath was starting to stink, and I was just like, M's like, it's about time. I'm like, yeah, it's 11 months, so she's due. I give her those dog dental sticks, but that only does so much.
Right. Yeah.
And I've tried to brush her teeth. That's not happening.
Is there like doggy toothpaste, or you just use like a brush?
Yeah, no, doggy toothpaste and I guess a toothbrush, or you can use your finger or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, that's just not working.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, so here we are. Fenway made Mama's day. Girl, it was 74 degrees here yesterday. I don't know what's going on, and my eyes are back to being scratchy and dry because it was so windy yesterday. My eyes are just like, have you ever watched SpongeBob, an episode where he can't sleep? I don't know what episode it is. Probably all of them.
All of
And you know how his eyes look all red and everything, and they're big? I'm like, that's how mine feel right fucking now. It's just like, if I blink, you can hear the squeak, squeak.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that, because I was just told by somebody that I was the only person that ever had the squeaky eye problem.
Nope, that's me too. And everybody's like, you need to use I guess the eye drops, but that just irritates my eyes more, like the Visine. So I refuse
Yeah.
to use them because the one time I did, it just made it worse. And I'm like, I'll just have squeaky fucking eyeballs. Shit.
I was using those I think if that's how you say it, eye drops, and you put them in the fridge, and they worked when it's allergy time or
Decent.
whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But then I got a whole shit ton of this Zydra from my doctor.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's almost like one of those emergency eye little stations when you get something in your eye or whatever, you have to go in
okay.
at the doctor's.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like that. It's this fluid, and I don't know. I have a shit ton of them. I haven't even used
Does
them.
it work?
Yeah, if you use them.
Oh.
But I'm just like, am I the only one that hears this squeaking, or is it? Can somebody, if you were sitting next to somebody, do they hear it?
I don't know. They haven't said anything yet, but I guess that eventually they might because they're that dry. And my eyelids, the skin on my eyelids, it's like just thick, I guess, because I guess my skin is dry because I keep rubbing my eyes, and then like I keep tearing, even though they're dry tears, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense. So like the salt tears is messing with my dry eyelid skin. So like now it's just like whatever. First world problems, bitch. Shit. Anyways, how's your skin?
Oh man, it's all fucking yuck. Like it's all because it's so cold here and windy, and it just gets. I've never had this problem in Cali or anywhere else. It's just, what the fuck? I feel like one of those just old ladies now. I just carry the little hand cream that's like extra.
Same, girl.
Just putting it on my hands all the time, and it's just shit. I'm not ready for the summer, even though the summer is not big here. I mean, we might have maybe 2 months of 80, 90 degrees. But
that one time when I was up there last year, wasn't it like 100 degrees, or was I wrong on that? I don't remember. It was warm.
Yeah, I think it did hit 100. They're like record highs. Everybody's freaking out and shit. Yeah.
You're like, you should move to Cali. It's hot
I
all
know.
the time.
It's so funny. I think I mentioned it before in a previous podcast, but that show Portlandia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They did an episode or a skit on one of them where the girl goes to California to find her dude. He was the barista guy, and he's like, I'm going to Cali. And actually it was Justin Timberlake who was playing the barista guy. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, he wasn't a barista, he was a mixologist, because they don't call them bartenders here unless you're at a dive bar.
Wow. So, okay.
And they go to California. They're like, it's so hot.
Seriously, it is.
And they're all walking down the 605, and their car overheated.
Well, yeah, that happens a lot down here.
Turn on the heater.
Right?
It's so crazy. But yeah, my skin, I don't know. I bought some more Dove Intense body wash.
Intense.
Yeah,
scrub away the dryness.
Yeah, shit. Ugh, just look like a powdered donut.
That's what my eyelids look like. It's like, bitch, did you wash your face? You got sleep all over your eyes. No, it's dead skin.
Yeah, it's dead skin and salt.
From crying.
Yeah, from crying. So this morning, I get a phone call from my pops, and I'm always so nervous when he calls me so early, because I think he's gonna deliver some
Bad news.
Unfortunate news.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, what time did he call?
It was about I think around 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is fairly early.
For him, I guess.
Yeah, because he's barely getting his drink on, and
okay.
Like, usually he calls me around 1, but
got it.
he calls me, and I'm nervous. I answer. He's just like, hey, and he just needed to rant. event.
Aw.
And it was funny because I could tell he already had a couple sips, and which was nice. He was making me laugh so bad, where I'm just like, what? I guess I actually know now. I understand why I'm so fucking crazy, because this man raised me, and it's like a fucking apple don't fall too far from the tree. He was just talking so much shit. I guess after he's talking shit, he's making me laugh. He's getting a pizza, one of those frozen pizzas. He put one in the oven.
Okay.
He's getting it out. He's talking to me, and all I hear is fuck.
He dropped it.
Shit. Dropped the pizza. But see, I know my dad, and I know he tried to pull that shit out with no oven mitts. Yeah. So fucking, he drops the pizza, and I'm just complete silent. I'm just listening. And he's all, motherfuck, and he's all off. It's face down on the floor,
Ass up.
and I was like, oh shit. He's all, motherfuck. He's like, I can't save any of it. I can't save these fucking pineapples. I can't save.
Well, it had pineapples on that pop, so it should be face down and in the trash.
Yeah, I was like, that's right. And he's like, well, we gotta go just salvage what you can. I go throw some fucking hot pepper flakes and some parm on it. And then my dad just stops, and he goes, and nobody will even know the difference. No. He starts busting up, and I'm laughing. It's a little too early to be fucking gut busting that early. I was like, oh my God, my dad's so fucking funny. And then he's all fucking pineapple, fucking Hawaiian pizza. What the fuck? And it was so insane because I was just talking to my cousin Dennis, and we were talking about Hawaiian pizza. And it's like, why the fuck do the mainlanders call it Hawaiian anything if there's a fucking
Pineapple on it,
or a mango or a fucking pineapple? Put pineapple on it. We'll call it Hawaiian. Why? We're not make it fucking Hawaiian.
I mean, he has a point.
Yeah, the fuck, just because of pineapple, like.
And now you need to GTS it and see who invented the pineapple or the Hawaiian pizza. I bet you it wasn't even a Hawaiian.
No. The fuck? Yeah. And so my cousin and I were fucking talking to her. He's like, you know what? If we were to make a real Hawaiian pizza, I was like, man, we should put some Kahlua pork on that bitch. And he's all fuck yeah. He's all some Kahlua pork. He's all we were inventing in our conversation just all the Hawaiian pizzas we could possibly fucking make. I was like, well, if we put some ground beef on that shit, some brown gravy, it'd be like a locomoco pizza.
There you go. Wrap it up. It could be a taco, pizza taco.
Yeah. Put some Spam on that bitch. Fucking Hawaiian pizza. Hawaiian pizza all day.
And if you ate it with chopsticks, you could say it's Japanese infused.
There you go. There you go. Put a little poke on there. Be like, yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Fucking Hawaiian pizza. Boom.
Bitch.
Yep. Fuck your pineapple.
So did your dad serve the bent over pizza to, I guess, the family, or what did he do with it?
Oh no, he was by himself. So that's
okay.
the only time he can. He reminds me of that one skit. I don't know if you ever seen it from Key and Peele, where they're like, "Itch." Have you ever seen that Key and Peele?
No,
skit?
I haven't. No, I'm trying to. I'm going to say no. I'll just say no because it doesn't ring a bell.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna send it to you after. It's about these two dudes. They have their friends. They bring over their wifeys. They're like gonna have a little whatever. They're just hanging out at a house, and the girls go off. The wives, oh, look at my new washer. Let me show you. It's in the basement. The guys are talking. What she did today. I told her, "Are you ready?" And she's like, "Give me 30 more minutes." And what? I go in the car. Why was I waiting in the car for an hour? And his friends all, what? Well, no, what did you say? He goes, I told her, bitch. But he's looking around, making sure she doesn't hear.
She wasn't listening. Right.
Yeah. And he's all, no, you said it. He's all, I sure did. So they're doing this whole skit where they're calling their ladies. I told her, bitch. Like, bitch, please. But they're trying to hide it so bad. They're trying to hide it so bad.
I have not seen that skit, and now you need to send me that for sure.
I will. It's fucking hilarious. And that's my dad. It reminds me of my dad. He talks all this shit, but it's like the minute his wife walks in the door, he's like, "Hi, honey. Okay, well, it was nice talking
Gotta
to
go.
you.
Bye.
I hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you later."
Oh, the joys of being married.
Oh gosh, I know. He's so crazy. He's so funny. I'm not gonna say some of the shit he said, but he always, oh my pops, he always reverts back to some crazy ass shit. No matter what I mention to him, he just always goes back to the past. Well, don't you remember that happened one day? Do you remember? So I'm gonna give you a prime example. He was asking me if I talked to my sisters and whatnot, and I was like, nah, here and there, not really. And then I told him that the last time I talked to one of my sisters, she had a gopher issue. And this gopher was just tearing the shit out of her lawn. Like,
we have that problem here up and down the street. Really bad. Yeah. And like Fenway will actually end up stepping in the gopher holes when she's looking to go potty. And it's just like, these fucking gophers I'm like, it's fucking Caddyshack, the movie Caddyshack on fucking crack, dude. I'm like, shit.
What?
Those gophers don't fuck around. There's holes everywhere in everybody's lawns here.
And do they make those piles of dirt when they're?
Yes, and you see it like on the curb, and then it ends up in the street because it's in the gutter, and it's ridiculous. I was just like, these fucking rodents. I don't know. I consider them a rodent, but anyways, yeah. Okay, so the gopher.
Yeah. So my sis was telling me she had a gopher, and she tried all of the little tactics that my dad used to use back in the day, where he would put a garden hose in one of the holes. And just
yeah, I used to see that. Did that actually work?
Yeah, if you catch them in time before they fucking make a city of fucking
babies,
tunnels and shit. Like,
right.
But yeah, it'll flood them out, and they pop up on another end, and then my dad would get his BB gun and just pop, like shoot them.
That's right, Pop.
Yeah, it was crazy, and he would also let us too just sit and wait. Sit and wait with it. That would work once in a while. And then we did try the poison. I guess you get some poison, you kind of throw it down one of the gopher holes or tunnels.
Oh, okay.
And but my dad didn't like using that because we had
cats,
dogs
probably. Yeah, you don't want to get the other things.
Yeah.
Eating it.
So my sister tried doing all that. So she decides to finally get a gopher trap. And so I was telling my dad a little bit. He's like, well, did she get one of those fucking traps that keep it alive? And I said, I don't think so, because she sent me a video and it looked like they were pulling a pole out of the ground and the gopher was like pinned. I don't know, this like a nail just went straight into the back of its neck.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. And they pulled this pole out and fucking gopher. It looked like almost like a small cat. I mean, it was pretty fucking big.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But I told my dad that, and he's always like, well, did she do this? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Why don't you call her?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, she don't answer my calls. Well, fuck. I don't know. Don't shoot the fucking messenger. I'm just fucking talking. And
so next time you just be like, no, I haven't talked to my sisters at all.
Yeah, for sure. And then so Pops, like, he fucking segues off and he's all, remember the time we shot that fucking rat in your house? And I go,
oh, I need to hear this fucking story.
So I don't fucking know what happened, but
the house in Pomona?
The house in Montclair, the Montclair one. The haunted house.
I was never there.
Yeah, you were. The haunted house where we used to make our beer pancakes.
No, that's not. Is that Montclair? I thought that was.
It was on the borderline. I try to act like I moved up in the world.
That's that. Okay, so that's the definition of bougie.
Yeah. I was like, excuse me, if I cross the street, then I'm in Pomona. I moved out of Pomona.
By 5 steps.
Why don't you look at the street signs? It's green with white lettering, and in Pomona, it's blue with white lettering. See, you can tell you're in a different city when you look at the fucking street signs.
I love you so much.
Thanks, Dad. He taught me that too. But because I never even fucking noticed the fucking. I never noticed. Go to Laverne. I'm like, oh yeah, it is brown with white lettering. But anyhow, so I thought I had gophers in the backyard. You know how big the backyard was because it was the corner lot.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think they were something like, what did the neighbor tell me? They were ground rats or
Nutria.
mole rats or I can't. Yeah, I don't want to sound stupid,
Oh
but
yeah, moles. We used to have moles growing up too in the backyard. That's so weird.
fucking nasty. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
gosh. And for some reason, some fucking there was rat. I don't know how it got in my house. I don't even know, but this fucking rat got in my house, and I knew there was something. There was a rodent, and it was. I don't know if there was a bunch of them because I never heard any of the scraping on the walls or shit like
Right.
that. But there was something in the house or whatever where my son had one of those little, one of those little bouncy things you put your kid in and they just kind of bounce and they just sit on the floor and the little.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it had these little rubber freaking things on the bottom. So if you put it on whatever your tile or whatnot, it doesn't scratch or doesn't move. And one day they were all eaten up, and you could just tell there's like two freaking teeth just ate that shit up. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm telling you, there's all the signs. My daughter would color, and those big crayons that you get your kids on their small
teeth marks.
Yeah, fucking teeth marks and shit. Like, just take it. I was like, there's something in this fucking house, but I couldn't find shit, turds, like nothing. So I was like, so I decided to put poison everywhere or whatever. Those little Dicon little pellets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, Pops is telling me, well, you better be careful because if it's like a family of shit, they die in your walls, they stink, and all this crap. Whatever. So one day, it's a weekend. I fucking see. I come into the kitchen. I'm gonna make some coffee and a pot of rice, like always. And fucking, there's this fucking huge fucking rat in the middle of my kitchen floor, just there. It's just there, and it was so big to the point where the tail, it was like the tail was just long and pink, just ugly.
Oh,
fucking
God.
Gross. And I screamed, of course, but I was by myself, so I screamed, and I was like, "What the fuck do I do?" I thought it was alive. I thought it was alive, but it must have ate some poison, and it was just dying. It was just like crawling, just kind of look. It wouldn't.
You're like, die, bitch.
Yeah.
That's right. You ate the fucking poison that I put out because you're a stupid sucker.
Yeah, and it was just so fucking big.
Oh,
shit. And so I called my dad, and of course my dad was at that time living just maybe a hop, skip, and a jump from me. And he says, "What?" I go, "Yeah." He's all, "Is it in a trap?" I'm like, "No, this fucking rat sounded like it was hissing too."
Oh, God damn it.
And I had a little cat at the time, and it was a baby kitten, and I threw the cat. I'm like, "Get it!" And the cat jumped like a little rabbit.
Do your job.
Yeah, it jumped like a rabbit. It was like, fuck no. And it went up my curtains, and it just held onto the top of my curtains. Like, I'm not doing this. So I tried to get a shovel, and I was like, well, I don't know. I'm going to just.
Were you going to bat it with the shovel, I guess?
Yeah, but it was in my kitchen.
Oh.
So it was like, I don't know. Maybe get a bucket, like put it in a bucket. So I'm kind of like scampering. It's not moving so fast. And then when I get the shovel and I get a bucket, but again, as gangsta as I may be, yeah.
Not when it comes to rats.
Yeah, no, thank you. Like, please no. Please
Hard
no.
pass.
Please no. Yeah, hard fucking pass. So I'm just kind of like, so, and I get the shovel, and this bitch, what does it do? Fucking runs. It starts.
Oh, God damn it.
But it stops. And it just like, it just went maybe like
it has a heart attack.
Yeah, like maybe 2 feet, and it's just there, and you could see the nose twitching and shit. And I called my dad this was before I got my shovel and shit. I go, the fucking rat, I think it's dead, it's dying. He's like, it's in the kitchen because what the poison does, it dehydrates them and they look for water. And they just dehydrate. So he's in the
How does your dad know all this shit?
Man, because he's
fucking Marine.
Yeah,
because he's a Marine.
Yeah, he's seen it all, done it all, fucking knows it all. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. So my dad shows up anyways, and this is fucking so funny. He comes into my house and he has a bath towel, like from your bathroom, a bath towel wrapped around something, and he's coming in with this fucking long shit. And I was like, what is it? It was like a movie. He drops the bath towel and it's a fucking gun.
Jesus Christ.
It was, but it's one of those air pump rifles.
Pellet guns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fucking solid. I mean, I don't know. And I was like, why are you wrapping in a towel? So he comes in, he's all, where is it? And he's all, oh shit. And tell me why I go all the way back to the wall. And I was like, oh my gosh. My dad fucking shoots the fucking rat. He shoots it. And what happens to it? The fucking bullet or the BB pellet, whatever you want to call it, goes straight through the fucking rat's neck, out the other side, and it lodges into my fucking tile. Well, it's vinyl. It was that vinyl cheap ass tile.
Right.
Yeah, it just lodged in there.
We need a CSI. We have a crime scene investigation going on. There's blood splatter everywhere.
I was like,
I swear it's from the fucking rat. I did not.
What the fuck just happened? And my dad's like, fuck yeah. Oh shit. He's all, look at that bitch. And he like picks it up by the tail. It's so gross. He tosses it in my trash can.
Oh, excuse me?
Yeah. I was like, okay, maggots. I don't know. Not my indoor trash can. He went outside in the outdoor one.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant your kitchen trash can. I'm like, I was just about to throw up.
No, but, and then my dad comes back in. He's like, wow, look at that blood splatter. He's like, I honestly he's all, usually I only do 10 pumps for this rifle. He's all, but I did 12. And
should did 20.
Oh shit. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? I'm glad it's dead.
Pop, you should have did 20. You could have rat brain splatter.
Yeah, rat apple pie. Apple pie all over. But that little fucking pellet stuck in my vinyl forever. I would mop and I would just see that little pellet. I kept trying to take it out. I'm like, yeah, it's in there.
That's my dad.
Yeah. It's a fucking pellet till I change the goddamn flooring. But shit. Yeah. This is my dad for you.
And that was the end of the rat thing?
Oh, yeah.
Or
well,
hopefully hopefully no babies were, I guess, looking for, I guess, the mom or the dad.
Yeah, it was over. It was over. I think it was just like some fucking Templeton from fucking Charlotte's Web was just chilling in my house. I'm like, I don't know. It was crazy.
Oh my God. So
yeah, I know. And my dad's laughing. He's telling me this story early in the morning. I was like, yes, Dad, I remember the fucking rat. I remember. He's like, and your stupid little cat. And it climbed up your curtain.
Stupid little cat.
Yeah.
The cat was probably smaller than the rat.
It was, actually. It was.
Oh.
It was. But yeah, I hate cats. It was, I don't even know.
I remember when I used to come over, I'm like, bitch, I'm allergic to pussy. So you would have to put the cat in the fucking bedroom and close the door.
Yeah, I hated that fucking cat. Remember? Fucking dumbass.
You got it because of G-Unit then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Because I was just like, I can't hang out with you if you have your cat here. It's like, it has to be somewhere else.
Yeah. It's like, fuck this cat. And then it would just put its paws under the door, remember?
Yes.
Help
me.
Let me out. Yeah, help me.
Shit.
Oh my God. Yeah. Just so crazy. So yeah, we just kind of went down like a little bit of a rabbit hole. My dad, he's so crazy. And then he just like goes off and says things. Oh, gosh. So I don't know. Did you ever see that? It was a YouTube little like video. Oh shit. It was back in the days. Cause I think your bro actually sent it to me. So it was back in the days, and it was about, you don't know, or meet jack shit.
No, I don't remember that. If I see the video, it might ring a bell, but like just you mentioning it doesn't ring a bell.
It was this little video where it was like a little cartoon, and it was like when somebody tells you you don't know jack shit or you don't know jack or jack shit, let me formally introduce you to jack shit so you can, say you do. And they talk about jack shit had married no shit and no shit. Then they had
Oh
dip shit and
yeah,
shit,
I remember
shit.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So my dad was telling me about that. He tells me I have another video and it's about ass. And I said, ass. And he's all, it's all about the fucking American English language where it's tough. I feel bad for the people that try to learn it. I said, well, I guess. And then my dad kind of segues and says, like all the shit you and your sisters used to say growing up, or tubular or duh. And he's
I
like,
still say duh.
and my dad's all, what was that other word you girls used to say? Not.
Oh yeah, I used to say that too.
You did?
Huh. Yeah, I remember saying that. And psych.
Yeah,
who
psych.
fucking used this. That was the stupidest word ever. Psych. Is that short for psychology? I don't even know what it was short for
I
or
don't
what
know
it stood
either.
for.
But what it
Other
meant,
than
like, just
joking.
kidding, right? Like,
Yeah, just
psych.
kidding. Yeah, but I was just like, was that short for psychology? Like, did we spell it PSYCH? Probably not.
If I was writing a note in class and passing it to my friend, I used to spell it psych, like bike.
Oh, okay, or SIKE.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I
No.
never had to write it down. I would just say it. So I'm like, how do you even fucking spell that shit?
Did you ever used to say later?
Yeah,
Did you ever?
that like totally like 1980s or whatever when that movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High came out with Sean Penn.
Oh yeah. And you know how they chopped it down and people started saying lates.
Yes.
I hated that.
Yeah.
Like lates. Did you ever
It's like,
say chill out? Or
yes.
so did I. I used to
I
say
still
chill out.
say that kind of.
Me too.
Or no, now I tell people to fucking lax.
Yeah. Or take a chill pill. I never said that, but I used to be like, chill.
Yeah.
Chill out. I never said righteous.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah.
That's like an old white boy.
Yeah. Righteous, tubular. I never said
Yeah.
it. No.
I guess if you were saying that when you were working at Raging Waters, I mean, I could see you saying it there.
Yeah. For sure.
Lagoon or whatever that place was called with the waves.
And the lazy river. Or
Yes.
oh shit. Oh yeah, or that waves, yeah. Righteous. You caught a righteous wave.
Shit.
I never said that shit. But I was telling my dad about shit. Or no, we were saying what were we? We were talking about oh yeah, we were talking about shit. And I said, I go, well, and he goes, I used to call you kids dipshits. And I said, yeah, you did. I said, but the word shit, you can only use it so many ways, but it does mean different shit. Because I used to be like, oh shit, like that meant
Yeah.
Oh,
and that's
shit.
like the word fuck. You can use fuck as like a noun, a verb, an adjective.
Yeah. I mean, you can say
the same with shit.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Exactly. Look at you using both words in one fucking sentence. That's why you're my fucking girl.
Ta-da! I'm not as dumb as I look.
Fucking dumb, bitch.
Yeah. So that was my morning. It was pretty cool with my dad.
Yay! I'm glad you still have father-daughter time. I wish I had that.
Oh, I know.
Oh well. Anyways, okay. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
Now that we're talking about, I guess, fathers. This has nothing to do with dads, by the way. But
Okay.
I read this fucking news article and I started laughing. I'm like, I don't know. I guess since I'm a tomboy, I will always side with my dad as opposed to my mom, even if she's right. I'm like, you know what? You're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So, or I guess this is this actually happens. So I don't want to say it's a hypothetical question, but question, Pomona Bullets. If your man decided to split the chores with you, how would you feel?
Amazing.
Okay.
I would feel
I'm
amazing.
going to have several questions, so you'll feel amazing.
Yeah.
The next question then is, if you found out he hired a cleaning lady to do his half of the chores, how would you feel about that? And in regards to your half of the chores that you have to manually do?
Fuck that shit. Like, no.
No?
No.
Okay. Now, third question. If he paid 75% of the rent, would that affect your emotional state when it came to reasoning on why or why not you like or disapprove of him hiring a maid for his half of the chores?
No. It wouldn't make a difference. Like, if you love me, you're gonna fucking pay extra to have my half too done. Like, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you would side with, like, that would be, I wouldn't say that would be something my mom would say, but I'm siding with the guy in this fucking scenario because he's paying 75% of the rent. So maybe she should fucking clean the entire fucking house. Let's start there. And if you're crying about now this is crying about the woman part. I guess the significant other is complaining. The news article was she was complaining that she's wasting all her personal time doing her half of the chores. And now granted, she's only doing half of the chores. She's not doing all of the chores.
Right.
And he's paying 75% of the rent. So my thing is this: shut the fuck up, or maybe pay for your half of the fucking cleaning and have the cleaning lady do the entire fucking house.
Fuck yeah. I would stop the cleaning lady, bake her some cookies, and say, how much for the whole house?
Exactly.
and please wash these dishes that I just made.
And the news article said that he still washes the dishes. I guess if there's dishes in the sink, like he won't wash them all the time, but he'll still wash the dishes and take out the trash. So I'm like, wow, you're actually a good man.
Actually, if he's gonna get the job done, however he gets it done, it's getting done. I guess you can't really complain. I mean,
right, because he's paying 75% of the fucking rent, bitch.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's not, the math is not mathing on her fucking whining part. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I see it now. I can totally fucking see that. But she's gonna divvy up the chores.
I get her point, but I think she, like, personally, I'm like, I would just be mad that he found a genius way to not, or to get the chores done, but not do it himself.
Right.
Right? Because I'm thinking, like, if he's only has to do whatever, he hired that lady specific, or man, or whatever gender the cleaning person is.
Yeah.
He hired that person to do specifically his chores. So he can't be paying for a full house to be cleaned, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Well, maybe he didn't want to. It's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
What's fair is fair. Like,
yeah. So I was just like, can't be mad at him. He's fucking genius.
You know what? I would take that over the fact where somebody, not me, but would pretend that they don't know, or they just, you just wash the dishes really shitty, and people would say, why was this fork washed? There's still food in it. Oh, who washed the dishes? Pomona Bullitz. Oh, fuck. God, don't ever have Pomona Bullitz wash the dishes. She does the shittiest job ever. And it's like, I tried.
You're like, no, you didn't. You did it that way just so the other person will clean the dishes
exactly.
for you.
And people
they
just got fed up with me and said, fuck it. We'll do it. I'm like, yeah, how's that saying go? If you want the job done right, do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Yes. So, okay.
Yeah. So,
I side with you on that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that's genius. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. But you also have to take into all these like factors. And me digging into it, it's like, well, did they have kids? Get those kids a fucking clean. Or
yeah, well, it didn't say that in the article, but I totally agree with you. Like, give the kids the chores so they can learn responsibility.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. So I when we did, or when Em was growing up, I'm like, I'll do the laundry. You just need to fucking fold. And this is where it comes in with the dishes, where you're like, I'll just fucking do it myself.
Yeah.
She would fold my towels the opposite of the way I folded them, and because I'm a January Capricorn, I'm like, you can't fold the towels like this. You fold it like you fold. She kept folding them lengthwise. I'm like, you fold them widthwise,
Yeah.
or no, she would fold them widthwise, and I'm like, lengthwise, length, you fold them together. She would do it the opposite. She would do the width. And then she looked at me, and I'm just like, you know what? She's actually fucking right. She's like, there's no wrong way to fold a towel, right? And I'm like, well, I'll just fucking do it myself. You don't have to fold laundry any fucking more. And she's like, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
Win-win.
fucking bitch.
It's a win-win. Just kidding.
But she made a valid point. She's like, there is no wrong way to fold a towel. And I'm just like, in my book, there is.
Oh, I used to tell my kids the same thing. I'm like, yes, there fucking is, because how are they going to fit in the towel closet? They have to be folded a certain fucking way. Like, you can't just fucking make fucking idiots. Like, no.
Oh,
I
God
would
damn
get
it.
so mad. Even when I would have my kids make the bed, make your beds, make your beds, make your beds. They would make it. And, oh, I made my bed. I would look. Doesn't look made to me. Well,
right.
they and I would always end up remaking their fucking beds, because it was just that Taurus freaking
it's because we want to be in control, and I'm like,
it's like, how are you gonna just fucking fuck, and there's so many things where I also hate if a towel is not hung properly. I don't give a shit if it's a towel that's on the stove, or whatever, a little dish towel.
Right.
If it's just on there, it's like, that pisses me off so bad. Like, just, I don't know.
Yeah, I've learned in the last 6 months, I'm like, I just let that shit go now, because otherwise it just gets me mad, and I'm not going to be here that much longer. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm like, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want when I fucking leave. Like, don't fucking call me for shit. I'm like, out.
Fucking
I'm
out.
fucking out.
But I'm not even going to haunt you, because I don't want to see the fucking towels and fucking
right.
Fuck that. I hate it. I fold. Well, folding is something big with me. I fold.
I hate folding laundry.
I hate it too. But
all you need to know. I fucking hate it.
But what I hate even worse is when somebody folds my fucking laundry the way I don't like it.
Right.
Like, no, I don't fold my socks that way. I don't fold.
I don't even fold my socks. Do you fold your socks?
Well, I pair them up.
Oh, I don't even pair them up. I throw them like those little cloth, like the square boxes. Like, I don't even have a dresser. So those, I guess, like, if you have, like, I call it a cubby, like the cubby system or the cubby bookshelf with those cloth drawers. So I have one of those cloth drawers. I just fucking throw all my socks in there, because they're all anklets, or I have like the crew socks with like the cartoon action figures or whatever on them for when I go to the gym, and those I don't even roll those up. I was just like, whatever. I'm too lazy for that shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why I do that either, because all my fucking socks are black, and they're all the ankle socks. Like, they're all the same,
and the same brand.
Yep.
So I'm like, you don't have to pair them up.
Yeah.
Or at least because I'm lazy. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
At
least they're clean.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. But somebody actually told me, because I would if I would take off my socks from after a day of work or whatever, and I would take off my socks and I would fold them, like, not fold them, but put them together. You know how you put one sock inside the other, kind of like
yes.
I would toss them into my hamper, and I was asked one day, why the fuck do you fold your dirty laundry? And I said, fold it. It's just so that I know that a fucking pair of socks went in the fucking washer, and I should have a fucking pair coming out.
But they don't get clean that way.
No, well, I would take them out. I would take them out.
Oh,
like,
okay.
When I would do laundry,
got it.
I would undo them, but I knew I had two pair, like a pair of socks, a pair.
Right. Okay, I got you now. Okay.
And it would go in, and then of course, if they were white, I used the spray and wash on the bottom or whatever. Just
right.
Yeah. So yeah, I would unfold it, but I would always fold them when
going in.
yeah, just so I knew that there was two fucking because I go crazy. I'm like, how the fuck do I have one straggler? There's like no, I get so mad. I get so fucking mad when
You
I
know,
just
my
have
socks always get stuck inside. Like if I wash I wash them once a week, like your bedding or whatever, your
Mhm.
sheets or what that fitted sheet. So it always gets stuck in the elastic of the fitted sheet. And it's so annoying because then when you take it out of the dryer, your socks are still wet because they're all fucking mixed into your fucking sheet.
no, right?
First
Oh,
world problems, I
oh
know.
my gosh. Yeah, life is tough.
Right? Cry me a river, Baroque Medusa. Shit.
yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I've been working on myself a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm
I'm glad to hear.
yes, I'm trying to just
Yeah, I was gonna say go into depth if you want to. If not, don't worry about it.
well, I'm
Don't.
just saying when I feel like I'm down and people keep kicking me or just it's just a fucking like a shit avalanche and oh gosh, sometimes I just want to curl up in a fetal position and just lay there and just say, "Take me, God, take me now." Um, but I have to. My personality, who I am, I'm just like I hate losing. I'm not. I don't know.
You know what? I never knew this until we started doing the podcast. I did not know you were a sore loser until you admitted it, and then just the things you tell me offline. I'm like, oh my god, she fucking is. What the fuck?
Yeah, I fucking yeah. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm so bad, and I'm not proud of it. But
At least you admit it because
yeah.
half the time people don't admit it, and that's where the problem is. So at least you're aware of that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it could be a board game or it could be the true game of life. It's like no, no, and I have this whole like, don't tell me what the fuck to do. I hate it, but I'm trying to just okay. I'll listen. I'll listen.
Or just act like you're listening and
Yeah.
then just be like, all right, I got to go by.
Yeah.
That's what I started doing.
Adios. Like, oh well, thank you for your concerns, and I
That's even
fucking
better. It's
yeah.
so condescending.
Yeah, thank you for your fucking concerns and go I hope you don't, fucking go fly a kite. How about that? That's I don't fucking care. I hate it. It's just like I don't know. But I've been really trying to just work on myself as far as
Good.
yeah, just learning to not worry about the shit that I fucking cannot change and have no control over. Just
You know what? I've been doing the same thing, and I have a confession now. I guess I have not been drinking like a lot, like since the Hawaii or the Maui trip.
mhm.
I haven't told you, but like I just had a 1.5 serving of vodka in my Crystal Light. But last week, and that's probably why the podcast on my half fucking sucks because I'm not funny. I don't really drink anymore. It's just like and like I have way too much shit going on, I guess. And then I take that back. Last week, oh, I forgot to tell you. So last week we did our podcast, right?
Right.
I'm like, I'm gonna have tequila. I had a shot of tequila and then I had 1.5 vodka in my Crystal Light. I'm like, because I don't have to work the next day because it was President's Day.
Oh, right.
I woke up and I was so fucking hungover because I haven't and that wasn't even fucking drinking for me, Pomona Bullets. Like normally that's just like my breakfast.
Yeah.
So I was fucking hungover the entire day. I log into work Tuesday morning. Why do I have 181 new fucking emails?
Oh.
You want to know fucking why? There was no fucking holiday.
Oh, snap. No.
So I'm like, my boss gets online because we're all remote. So I'm like, hey, I got 181 new emails, and they're all from yesterday, during normal working hours. Like, was I supposed to log in? Because you told me on Friday that she's like, Medusa, because who I work for now, they all combine into one company.
Okay.
So her part of the company was originally I guess paid holiday. So that's why she told me no work. It's a paid holiday. She's like, I thought the same thing. That's why I told you don't fucking log in. It's a paid holiday. Until I got to she had blood work and she had a doctor's appointment. So she's like, sitting in my doctor's appointment, and all of a sudden my phone starts ringing, talking about, why aren't you on this conference call? And
Oh.
she's like, well, today's a holiday. They're like, no, it's not, because we merged, and the merger says and I'm like, why didn't you call me? I was fucking home. Like, I would have logged on. She's like, no, I already fucking told you that it was a holiday. Don't worry about it. Just put 8 hours down. You're going to get paid. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, score.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm like, thank you, universe.
Yeah. You're like, finally.
But I was so hungover, and I'm just like, it's not me anymore. I don't know. I guess I'm turning a new leaf.
Yay! That's
So,
good. Actually.
well, yeah, I guess. I mean, like the week before that, I met up with Darcy in Newport because I haven't seen her since fucking August. I
Mhm.
saw her for her birthday. Or I saw her the week before I went to come see you.
Okay.
And then I told her I'll come see her in October. I never did. So I'm like, oh shit, we're in February. I better make a trip down. So we hung out in Newport. I had 4 pints of beer, and I'm like, dude, I really don't drink anymore. She's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, well, I need to fucking bounce. Or she kept me to my time. I'm like, I need to leave by 3 p.m. because I need to take Fenway out.
Yeah.
This fucking dog, I swear. Why did she have to pee and poop? Ruining my life. So and then before that was 4 weeks before that, my CLB homie Fabian, he took me out for lunch for my belated birthday, the end of January, and I only had 2 pints of Guinness, and he was like, you don't want more? And I'm like, no, bro, I don't really drink anymore, and tomorrow's leg day. He's like, this is not, he's like, when I first met you, I can't believe, like, he's like, you drank like 6 to 7 pints of beer, and then like, is she okay to drive home? This bitch isn't even slurring, and she's fucking is walking straight, like she's fucking straight. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I don't know, Pomona Bullets. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll be back on my alcohol kick.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of right there with you. I think we were kind of like, I don't know. It was almost like the same when people are, what? Are you drinking or are you hungover? It's like, nah. I'm straight. I'm straight. And everybody just, what? Are you okay? Like, do you have a fever?
I don't know.
And it kind of made me a little more embarrassed. Like, is this what just everybody? I'm just known to just drink motherfuckers under the table,
right?
And talk shit.
Exactly.
Like,
I was just like, okay.
That's kind of like, boom, damn, okay. I just got like fucking that. Wow. All right. Rude awakening.
The last time I got slosh was when I flew up to see you, but that was a nightmare. Just trying to try to be in that plane with everybody with Columbia and Patagonia gear on. I'm just like, we're gonna fucking crash. We're going to Ghana. Somebody serving me purple drink. I need to die.
Yeah. I've been well behaved actually, and it was kind of tough in the beginning, but it's actually, I think it's actually good. At least I'm not doing one of those fucking sober October motherfucking things. Like, ugh.
Oh, I did that 3 times or twice. I did it once, girl. I did it the first time was during lockdown. I did it for 89 fucking days. I'm like, oh, let me just like, I did it. And then like, everybody's like, why are you stopping? I'm like, I'm going to a rave. They're like, there's a lockdown going on. I'm like, well, I'm going to the rave anyways. And I need to start drinking a week in advance for my tolerance level.
For sure. I would do the sober October and I would tell myself, see, Pomona Bullets, you're an alcoholic. Like, you did well.
Kudos.
You did well. Now
you did your time.
Yeah. Now go get a drink.
There you go.
Now go relax. You deserve it. You deserve it. Like, okay. Yeah. Fucking headache. Fucking body ache.
If I meet up with friends, I'll probably, like when I met up with Darce, I had 4 pints of beer and that's it. So I'm like, I'll drink then. But like at home, like at least I'm saving money. And I'm not trying to save money when it comes to alcohol, but I'm just like, I've had the same fucking handle of fucking vodka. Like that fucking big ass handle will probably normally last me like maybe 5 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I've had it for like 2.5 months now.
Shit. See, we're moving up in the world. Fuck yeah.
I guess, man. That fucking old age is.
I know, right?
I can't hang anymore. It's just like I got shit to do, and I don't want that fucking hangover, man.
Girl, I can't even eat fucking ice cream anymore. I'm like, Gary. Fucking nah.
You know what? I don't eat that either, just because the sugar high, and
Yeah.
then the next day it will just give me gas.
Yeah. I'm just like, ow. My tummy hurts. Like, fuck it. I can't do this. Like, I love ice cream, but I guess not no more.
Ugh,
No more ice
dairy
cream
for me. Do you eat dairy still, or drink dairy? I guess?
Hardly ever. Hardly ever. If I'm making mashed potatoes, I'll put a little dairy, a little milk. You know.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
no.
For me, it's like cheese and then like Greek yogurt. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's just I love Greek yogurt. I'll eat some cottage cheese here and there.
Yeah, that's rare for me too. I used to eat that all the time, but then all of a sudden, like when I turned 35, I would get the worst. I guess people call it. I call it acid, or they call it acid reflux. Because I'm an old head, I call it heartburn.
Yeah.
I had the worst heartburn, and then like I don't know. I guess maybe they're fake cows or fake cottage cheese. I never had that problem until 35, and then all of a sudden I had heartburn. I'm like, no more cottage cheese for me.
Yeah, fucking sucks. I used to cheese up my pizza, extra cheese, and now I'm like, nah,
Right?
just
Give me that
sprinkle.
block.
Yeah,
That government block of
Yeah.
cheese.
I need extra cheese, 4 cheese. I want all the cheese. Now I'm just
Right?
like, yeah, light on the cheese. How about no cheese? I don't know.
Same.
Can't do it.
Let me get
Dairy.
the flatbread pizza or whatever it's fucking called that has like the less cheese.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't even have marinara sauce anymore. It's just
Right.
like I'll
like the pesto.
I'll take.
It's good with pesto.
Yeah, the pesto. Fuck yeah, or the olive garlic infused. Or
Yes.
the yeah. I'm just like, yeah. I'm fucking old now. I can't even do this shit no more. Street tacos. I'm like,
Okay, I have another admission. I guess this is admission or confession for Baroque Medusa Sunday. I'm back on McDonald's thanks to Ocho Cinco. You know Ocho Cinco eats that shit all day long. He used to work there.
what?
Yes, like he'll post on Twitter between that and because I don't know if he's married yet to Sherelle, but his baby mama she will always order him McDonald's, and it would always be DoorDash, that or Dunkin' Donuts, or is it Dunkin' Donuts? No, I'm sorry, Krispy Kremes. Like he'll eat the whole 12-pack, and I'm like, God damn it, I fucking love you.
Yes.
Eat all that shit.
So what are you ordering at McDonald's?
And everybody's just like, why do you order this? Quarter pounder with cheese and 10-piece nuggets. They're like, what? And I'm like, that's 50 grams of protein. You don't need to eat the fucking fries. If you want fries, eat the chicken nuggets. And the nuggets have protein. So that's an easy 50 grams right there. And I'm all about protein. So there.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. And plus the McDonald's app. So I gain all these points.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They're like, you like that combo? We'll give it to you for the next month for $6. And I'm like, $6.60 for a quarter pounder with cheese and 10-piece nuggets. I get that twice a week.
Wow. Well, hey, you only live life once.
I guess, right? And D-Rock has limited food restaurants or whatever. So that's the closest one to me is that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would get something else.
That's all I have here too. Is fucking McDonald's and Carl's Jr.
Yeah, the Carl's Jr. Like you know how you ate that button.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
they're like I had mentioned on that episode where you said you accidentally bit into a button. By the way, what the fuck? Yeah, their foods. I don't know. It used to be good, and it's not really good anymore. At least, or maybe my taste buds changed. So, I'm on the McDonald's Ocho Cinco diet.
nice. I still like their cheeseburgers. I could still eat a
Yeah.
McDonald's cheeseburger. I
I
do.
don't know if it's and their pickles with the onions. I
Yeah.
don't know. It makes it taste so good. Give me all that sodium.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit.
Oh.
Okay, so we haven't done rants lately. Do you have any rants? I guess so. We're coming up on an hour, so I just wanted to looking at the time.
My rant. No, I think I pretty much just kind of. My rant was just I just came. I had an epiphany, which I always truly try to ignore those.
Because they're so boring.
Yeah, I was like, what? No, but my rant is on myself. I'm just like, I can't believe that it fucking took me so damn long in life to just finally say, throw in the towel and say, all right, let me just work on myself.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a good thing though. And when you're throwing in the towel, you also mentioned that you're trying not to control everything. So that's a good thing as well, because that's something I'm working on as well. It's just like my mom and my daughter, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, I'm done.
Yeah. So my rant
I'm
is just
checked
to
out.
me, like, God damn it, Pomona Bullets. How come you took so many fucking years to just not breathe and just say, hey, life is life. Like, just do you.
Right.
Took me fucking 40 years.
Well, hey, better late than never.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, at least for me.
Yep. So now I'm about to live my best life.
That's right, bitch. That's what you need to fucking do.
Yeah. What's your rant? Do you have a good rant? I mean,
Well, this is a nerd rant, I guess, because I haven't wrote down rants in a while. But so Microsoft, you probably don't use Office or Microsoft Office, Microsoft Word at work, because I know you do other stuff. You don't. Do you use that?
I do, because I have to make flyers for the store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an old head, so my rant is this. Originally, back in like 1990s, Microsoft Word's default font was Times Roman numeral.
Oh,
I fucking like that.
right.
I like that because I'm an old head. And then it evolved to Arial. I like that as well. As of 2020, the default was Calibri. If I'm saying that, I'm sorry. Calibri, Calibri. I don't know. That was the default font. I finally got used to that, because in the beginning in 2020, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I would change everything I'm typing into Arial, because I fucking hated Calibri, if I'm saying that correctly.
Right.
Pronouncing it. As of the last maybe 45 days, they updated the default font to Aptos, Aptos.
Right.
I fucking hate that font, Pomona Bullets. Bring back Arial or Times Roman numeral. Like, the old heads don't like this new shit. No.
I agree.
Ugh.
I have to and the worst part about that is I have to go into my fucking settings, and when I'm typing emails, doing anything, I'm like, fucking the primary fucking font needs to be Arial.
Yeah, thank you. And that's across the board. That's for Excel. That's for PowerPoint. That's for, like you said, emails. And I'm just like, this fucking bitch. Like, who's the fucking, I'm assuming it's a Gen Xer. I'm like, who's making this default font? And now that I'm saying this I need to YouTube it. I bet I can find a way to make the default or set the default to be Times Roman numeral Arial. And if there is such a thing, Pomona Bullets, I will send the instructions to you.
Thank you, because I am
my
so
God.
not tech savvy, and I can't keep up. I'm so old. I'm just like, what the fuck? My fucking phone updated again last night. Like, what are new emojis? Wow. Like,
and you know what? I know you mentioned this like a while ago. So like, I want to say 2 software updates ago, at least for T-Mobile, for me, it said, like, it went from, like, you know how like when we text message each other, like the GIFs would be on the front,
Yeah.
I guess the first part, but now it's not. Like, I have to hit the plus button and then it scrolls and then it's like on the second page.
yeah, it's all
On the second
vertically
page.
on the
Yeah,
second.
and I'm just like, who the fuck decided this? Because everybody replies in fucking GIFs. So this should be like the first, under photos, that should be the second option when you're trying to reply without text.
I know. It's a fucking cruel world. I'm like, what the
And
fuck?
now I need tequila to bring down my blood pressure.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink, bitch. We're gonna have to think of a new term instead of clink, clink, since we've dried up on the alcohol.
I know. We're like, think again.
Oh shit.
Just kidding.
Or pink,
Yeah.
blink, blink. Shit. You win. You always win.
Good, because I'm a poor sport.
Oh yeah, I don't need you flipping the table.
Yeah,
On me.
I don't feel like breaking my TV today. I'm poor.
Okay, on that note, we are out.
Yes.
I am Medusa, and you are
Pomona Bullets.
And we are besties. I love you. We will both see you next week.
Yes. Peace.
Bye.